welcome to this class, everyone. I'm really happy that you are here, that you joined with me in this moment, that we can come together, that we can come to remember literally who we really are, and to basically come in touch again, or continue to be in touch with our essence. You know, it's like this is our essence, the true communication that's going on in us. That is what brings us together. You've been called to come together. Isn't that great? You're literally called to come to this, to watch this, or to participate in this, whichever is happening to you. So that is like, what did move you to show up? And that exactly is what the still small voice is. You know, you literally feel moved to do something. You feel moved to connect, or you feel moved to join in the meeting, or you know, this is mostly for all of us. Whenever you, or wherever you find yourself in your transformational journey, so to speak, is a question: what is occurring, and what actually is this still small voice? And so, yeah, the still small voice invited you to come here, and that's why you appeared. And that's why we can come together in a joyous presence that is given us, because we literally gave answer to the little calling that was going on. So this is how simple that is. So it is not like a high profile, whatever possibility for you to come in touch with your still small voice. No, it is the only thing that moves you, in fact, only real impulse that brings you into action. And so today I have this idea of essence in my mind. I don't know why, but it is a beautiful say metaphor, or beautiful energy, to take a look at what is my essence, what is the truth about me, and how does this actually work in me, how is it expressing itself, and where can I connect with it, where can I recognize it. And so maybe even when I say this, the answers already appear in your mind, like, oh no, I know where this is coming from. I know what my essence is. And yes, I love to be in connection with it, because literally there is nothing else. That can be one of your answers. So your essence, of course, is love. You know, it's literally, you are what love is. So basically, if you want to say it coming from a human perspective, you finally found what you were looking for. You found the true nature of you in yourself, because love is what you are. So from today on, you don't have to look for it anywhere else anymore. So does that sound like a relief? It probably does. You know, it probably does, because if I look at myself, at my so-called human history, it is like, oh my God, where have I been looking for all of this? Where have I been looking for love? And where have I been looking for that what fulfills me? You know, I looked for it in all the wrong places, so to speak, not knowing that I carried it with me all along, and that I can easily get in touch with it by just stopping to look for something else, literally to stop. So in this moment that we come together, this is our little assignment. Stop looking for what you are looking for. You found it. So let this be a really, you know, the definite signal. You found what you were looking for. You carried it with you all along. And it's that easy. It is in you. You carried it with you. It is what you are. You cannot separate yourself off from it. So I'm really happy that you joined with me in this, that we for a moment come together to remember, like, oh yeah, let's not forget. I don't have to look for it anywhere else. I can just, I can relax into myself. I can make this connection with myself. I can literally release all that that has nothing to do with who I really am, but come into the silence and the stillness of myself and literally have a revelation of the love that I am. So coming deeply in touch with my essence. And then that is too simple. So you have all kinds of defenses not to do that, because it's too simple just not to search anymore and look for it where it cannot be found, but enter into your stillness. Like, that is a simple exercise. That is a too simple exercise for your complex human mind if you just get started with this. And even when you do this already 10 years, it can still be too complicated. Too simple, I mean. It can be too simple for you to do this. So that's why mostly a lot of teachers make this very complicated in order to grab your attention. And to make you see that whatever you are thinking about your essence has nothing to do with it. And whatever you read about your essence didn't have to do anything with it either. So all the definitions that you saw about love, all the poetry that you read about love, all the songs that you heard about love, mostly wasn't about love at all. So, but now there's the invitation to let this love that you are express itself through you. And that can be in any form. That can be in the recognition that you suddenly discover, oh my God, I am so grateful. I feel so connected and I have no idea where it comes from. It literally came to me. And yeah, so it is always so amazing to stand still for a moment with this true essence of us. It's like you don't have to earn it. All these things that you think as a human being, no, you don't have to earn it. No, it is your true nature. It is not something that you have to achieve. So there just have to be falling away some of the things that appear to be in the way, but not even that is necessary for you to discover what truly love is, because when you carry it with you, it is all there is. So you can meet it everywhere. You can be reminded of it everywhere. And that is then again the paradox in this whole endeavor, so to speak. It is a paradox, because it is what you are. You carry it with you, yet you have a mind set up that is fooling itself into the belief that there's something else than love. So that makes you very scared. So in order for you to dive deep into your experience of love, into the experience of who you truly are, that will activate some fear in you mostly. It is not that you do that spontaneously and okay, that's easy, that is done. No, there appears to be a whole spiritual process of awakening and all of that connected to it. So, and then it is like, how does this work? This undoing of fear. How can this fear in me be undone? If I build a big fence around my house, okay, the wolves will stay outside of the fence probably, but if there's still a wolf, then I'm still in danger. So that's not going to help me to be protected from the thing I fear. And but if you look in the world, we do quite a good job in trying to protect ourselves for the things that we are afraid of. Look at all that is happening in the world. You can't believe what's going on in that sense. So turn on your television and you see what we do to protect ourselves from the fears that we have. So in order to, and this is a real quick step that I do now in order to step into your silence, into your peace, and let go of the fears for just a moment. Is like a quantum leap for humankind in that sense. It's a quantum leap in your personal awakening, to let go of this fear and to enter into your full experience of yourself as the love that you are. So that's quite interesting to me always to see that we protect ourselves so well. Like a whole mindset is based on protection, based on survival. It is literally ingrained in your body. Like you do everything to survive. If you don't get enough oxygen, your body starts quicker to breathe. Your heartbeat goes up. You do all kinds of things. You start to sweat or whatever symptoms are coming up. But at least you're not going to be deteriorated. You want to survive. That's such a strong urge in terms of you will be activated by fear. You get an adrenaline rush when you are activated by fear. So, and a lot of us call that our lives, that we feel something that is really making some impression on us. And we started to get used to that. And we start to get used to these thrills and these rushes and these habits of conflict and of anger and of all of that. So that builds literally a whole illusion where you have every right to defend yourself because there's a lot of attack going on in your dream that you just created. So for this to be undone, it will take a moment because it's literally like disarming a country from all the nuclear missiles. It takes a moment because you still don't trust your enemies. So that's the same with you. As long as you think that there's a source outside yourself, you are in deep trouble because then there appears to be something that can attack you. So here we just discovered a big step, a big cause of our fear. And that is the belief that you think that there's something outside yourself. And of course, there is nothing outside yourself, because if you are what love is literally love is all there is. There is nothing else. In your little nightmare, you can make it real for yourself and you really believe it is true. But in your true nature, when you come from love, you see love all around. There's nothing that is not remembering the love that you are. So in that sense, you can live in a true world of love, or you live in hell in a deep sense of fear. And if you live in this deep sense of fear, fear and guilt, you can try to adjust yourself to it, but there is something else. So it is already too late in that sense to. For you get your signals that something is not right, and this fear can be undone by recognizing the source of it is in you. It is not outside yourself. So to relax deep into yourself and to see that actually nothing is occurring, and to literally surrender into the fear that you feel, you discover that something else is going on, that right underneath all of your fears and guilts and anxieties and you name it, everything that you think can attack you from outside, underneath all of that is just the love that you are, that will always be present with you. That is your true nature, that is your essence. Anyway, it is your source, it is who you are. So you cannot separate yourself off from it. So that's why at the same time then I use this a lot too in the talks that I have. It is like the communication is always there. You know, the communication is always there. It doesn't need to be established. So some people say like, well, I need to be reestablishing my communication with God. Like, well, this communication is there. It's just waiting for you to come into your awareness. So to put everything aside, to allow yourself to have a spontaneous experience of love. And why a spontaneous experience? No, well, love is literally flowing. It's bubbling up from inside in you. And it is always new. It is always spontaneous. It is always different. But at the same time, it is made of the same essence. So would you like to go with me into that? That's why we're here for. So I really invite you for a moment to calm down, to calm yourself down, to slow down your mind, to give up everything that is that you think is in the way for you to communicate with everything that is, to relax into this present moment, to leave the past behind, you know, to see that there's literally no link to the past, to the things that happened 10 minutes ago. Now here you are, you're able to communicate because that is continually happening to you. You know, it's happening in this moment. So in this moment doesn't need anything but your attention. It doesn't need anything but here I am. Literally, I and my Father are one. That is the only thing that is happening in this present moment. See, and that is a personal experience. That is your personal singular experience of the truth that you are. And you can experience that now. And that's what we can call healing. That's what we can call remembering. It is literally entering into the light and love that you are. So nothing needs to stop you from doing that. Your fear doesn't need to stop you from doing that. It is your fear is allowed to even be here in this moment. It really does not matter. Like we label it as fear, but in the end, it is all energy. It is everything is present in this moment and manifesting itself as energy. So if you could accept that for just a minute, then you would already sink deeper into it. So you don't need to do a trick. You don't need to do, you just have to allow this moment to be as it is. And it might help to breathe, just to relax your body a little bit. And then here together we form this humongous, incredible healing circle of light. And you know, it's getting bigger and bigger, like more are adding their joy to this. It is literally what we do as we unite as a sonship, literally as the Christ mind in oneness. We come together, we join in this together. So that is not something that you have to learn. No, it's just something that is here. And in the recognition of yourself, of this, in this present moment, it is established. And it can grow as fast as you want it to. You can expand as much as you want into. You know, you can literally dive deeper and deeper into this experience. So I don't care how you behave, if you have to move your head or your body, or have to laugh or sigh or yawn or whatever it is that you do to relax deeper into this present moment. You just go right ahead. You know, you don't have to behave a certain way. So that is the incredible power of all of this, is that you are allowed to be yourself because you were created perfectly. So it means also that you don't have to behave as a perfect spiritual person or something. No, you can just be yourself. Come as you are. You know, it's like that. because your perfection is already arranged by God. You were created perfectly, so you don't have to worry about that. And put on your nice clothes and brush your hair or whatever, or say holy words, or no, you don't have to do that. You can completely trust that what is given to you in this present moment, in your silence, is what your communication is, and it will be as deep as you allow it to be. And it's really like, what is it that you desire in this present moment? If you want the peace of God, it will immediately be given to you, if that is what you want to experience. So from now on, nothing can stopping you anymore. Nothing can stop you from going deeper into your personal experience of the love that you are. So this is literally an invitation to give up your search for looking for love where it cannot be found, but to sit back and relax into the present moment. And so what else are you looking for except this present moment? What else are you looking for? Are you keeping yourself busy to not feel the love that you are? And if you see, this is the other side of it. If you walk this earth and think that you have to do a lot of things, and that's all fine with me, that's not a problem, but it is like, how does that feel to you? If you feel that you are not connected, or if you feel that you come into an anxiety, or whatever the feeling is, are you allowing yourself to stop and to stand still for a moment, just to relax back into this moment again? Because this present moment you take with you wherever you go, and it's literally, now is the fulfillment. It is now that the fulfillment is. It is not some other time. It is not that we have to wait for something to happen before we can do this. No, you have enough experiences in this world. You know what the nature of it is. So the time has come for you to literally allow yourself to dive into this present moment, and take time to spend some time being there, so to speak, and letting your life be lived by it. You let your life be lived by it. And that is an incredible occurrence. That is so amazing, that to realize that in this dream that you literally were birthed into as a child, as a baby, and living this little timeline until you pass on, that never was satisfying to you. Otherwise you would not even listen or watch this video. It's like you were never satisfied with it. You were looking for something else. And today you discovered, oh my God, it is in me. It is right here with me. And I can give it away by receiving it. And I can protect it by extending it to whoever I meet. Not that I have to preach on the corner street, but just in my act of giving. And so there's an incredible possibility to just be yourself and let yourself express this love in the way that perfectly suits you. Like, it needs your voice, it needs your hands, and it needs your ears. It's literally how it's going to be expressed by you. So you don't have to do a special trick for it, or you don't have to become like I have no idea what I would even say about that. No, you can completely be yourself. And yeah, I love that. I love the discovery of that. It keeps amazing me how beautiful it is. And it's, also in the reflections that you get when you are more centering yourself into your essence, the reflections that you get and the visions that you start to see is amazing, because you literally look through this world and look through the idea that you had about yourself. So You're not from this world. You're not carnal mind, so to speak, as Joel says it too. Like it's not carnal mind. No, you're of spirit. Like it says in Romans 8, you're not looking for the things of this world. You're not looking for with your carnal mind, because it really doesn't even do anything to you anymore. So you have the possibility to discover what it means to live literally inspired in spirit. So yeah, the healing power of this moment is incredible, because you're literally allowing with us together, we are allowing this moment to be perfect. There's nothing that we want but this, and we, yeah, literally put our energy in it, or we feel energy flow through us in this. And it makes me happy for no reason. So how great is that? I feel like, let's celebrate this. Let's do this, so to speak. Yeah. So that is so cool. So I'm so happy that all of you are joining in this, and that we are, yeah, in this big, amazing circle of light, allowing this healing to occur. And so maybe this is a good time to since we're almost like holding hands together, to share. If you feel like you want to bring someone or some idea into this, bring it into this circle for healing. If you have somebody you think about right now, just bring this person into this healing circle. Or if somebody needs your help, told you, I need your help, bring them into this circle, so that the light and the love of God can heal, literally include this into the circle of light and love that we are. So you can literally do that. So the person you were just thinking about, bring this person in. And bring yourself in if you don't feel too well. Or, it's like, yeah, you are welcome. Like, all are invited. All are invited. It's just completely up to you. So, okay, let's do this. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, bring in your dear friend who needs a little help. Why not? That's a very loving act. And you can feel that. You can feel that light. And that's incredible. So here is the help that we need. It's like, yeah, okay, I know all the concepts, and so I'm better off than someone else. It's no, no, no. So the person that you think asks you for help, that is you. So you are the one literally asking for help, and that is where it all starts. If you think everything is all right, then you don't have to do this. But it is a very loving act to ask for help, and to bring in the person that you love, or that you want to give this love to. Thank you so much for doing that, because you can feel it, that you are doing it. You feel that we're all connected in this. So that is so beautiful, because literally it goes with the speed of light in that sense, or even quicker. It's instantaneous. Instantaneously we join together in the love of God. So thank you so much for doing that with me. And thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for taking time to join. I'm just so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God, for all that's given in this present moment, for all the love that you are pouring down on us in this present moment. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, with that, I pass. I hope to see you soon. And Thank you so much for being present here with me.